Hey guys, it's me, James, and I'm doing my very first commentary, and it will be on one of my most recent videos, Two Dudes Get No Bread. So yeah, it was written by Tanner. It was a school project, and we all had fun. Jaira didn't do much, but I still wanted to be including him. Now, this was the last scene I did, and that was pretty
Bro,
hard.
dude, that's
Here we have
totally
the
not
main
good.
characters, Cameron
I know,
and
man,
Ian.
but we
You
gotta do
realize
it.
that Cameron's name
Bro,
was never
look
actually
it.
said throughout the video,
Whoa,
so
dude.
that's something that
Bro,
I
this is totally
realized later.
hopeless. We're gonna get thrown in jail.
And
At least the
they're
British.
and they're not voiced by me. They're voiced by
Cameron,
other
I got
people,
these
Ian
smarties,
and
man.
Cameron. I based their
Yeah,
appearance
yeah.
off of how they
Look at
looked
that
in real
dude,
life.
and just throw
Clothes
that
are
seed
a little
down.
inaccurate,
Bro, it's
but
totally
their
a good idea.
faces,
Take it.
that's pretty much how they looked at the time. And of course, they're getting high on Smarties. And this little scene was just wild. It really messes with them, you know. So I decided to just have them both become. So the original idea was to shoot the movie in live action. And then I got involved and I was all like, oh man, I don't know how to do live action very well.
It's kind of rad.
So then they were all like, well, how about we animate? Well, how about we use you for when they get high and they become Lego? Everything becomes
Let's go
Lego.
save
And then they're like, how about a better idea? How about I animate the whole
think that
thing?
Lego Loft is the
And
same as
when they
human
get
beings?
high, they turn into Lego minifigures of Harrison Ford characters. And there's Woody. And I got voice recordings
Whoa,
of Tom
dude,
Hanks
that's
from
like-
the movie.
They talk.
That is
So that was a lot of fun.
What? What are you talking about?
bro.
So originally, if you notice, he says hand. He says he ate his hand, his head,
Gobbled up his head.
but I mistook it for her hand, and so he ended up eating his hand, but it was actually his head.
My pity.
But hey, these two are high, so
Bro,
it's no big deal.
get your literature right, you corporate piece of plastic.
And SpongeBob,
That backstory is totally lame, dog.
Shut up.
and then the Satchel and Fedora are on
At least
Ian.
drop out of elementary school.
So yeah, that was my idea, to have them both be
Ah,
Harrison Ford characters, Han Solo and
bro,
Indiana
ripped off my
Jones.
arm.
And
You deserve it.
but the whole thing wasn't written by me. It was
Okay,
written
bro.
by Tanner. He did a good job.
I don't know where
He did a really good job with this. Batmobile and Squidward, and
bro.
I had just gotten that Krusty Krab at the time,
Smell what?
so I
Damn.
decided to just
right.
incorporate it. And there's Mr. Bread, the mayor, voiced by
Yeah,
me.
man, you don't look too good.
I am not in
You want
this
some
a
Smarties?
lot, and yet I voice more character than anyone in this. I voice
When did
the
you
cop
make
that shows up later and the bread. And you'll also know, and Ian's arm is just gone throughout the rest of the video. I just wanted to do that. And the epic battle. It was written to just have them fight. They didn't really say anything at all. It was just them fighting for a little bit. And so I'm just like, here we go, do this.
Stop at once.
And they slowly turn their heads. I'm surprised how well
Bro, those
shot this
Smarties
was.
were
This
totally trash.
Two Dudes
Didn't
Get No
even
Bread might be
work.
one of my best shot
Yeah,
videos
dude,
I've ever
totally
done.
Agree. What are you eating?
And takes them a long time to realize what they've done. And
Bro, I think it's Mr. Bread.
so
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
the line,
Yeah, I'm not
the
sure.
dialogue
This has-
is very well timed. I thought Ian and Cameron did a great job at doing the voices. And Jaira was originally going to voice the cop, but he was just gone that day. I don't know where he went, but yeah, cannibalism.
Invading the police.
You know,
Why, though?
it really makes you wonder how it all happened
But
in real
Lego-
life.
why
Like
do we
how-
even have laws?
like what went on when outside of them being completely hot,
Oh no, you're right.
and they're
That's right. Now come with me, boys.
and we also had to put in 3 lines,
Get back in.
and well 2, but that line was added in, and then there was and they had to.
Well, shoot,
There's the
I'm back
jail.
in jail.
We also had to put in a stuffed animal, so there's the stuffed animal. A loaf of bread is literally a character.
Do you have any statements?
Stay out of
So,
school, kids.
yep,
Tell
stay
Mama
out
that
of
I
school,
have sugar in the
kids.
freezer.
Okay then.
These two are very amazing influences.
We're never going to see the light of day again for eating the mare.
Honestly, fair.
What are you eating?
And of course
Why are you
Ian
eating
just
that?
didn't learn his
Never to
lesson.
waste food.
All right, man. You do you.
And there's a piece of feces in the corner over there.
Precious.
And the last part here, where I talk about what happened to the character, to Ian and Cameron, was added in by me. So yeah, that's Two Dudes Get No Bread. Even though I didn't write it, I still thought it was one of the best videos I've done. Definitely a favorite of mine, and that's it. See ya.